Zoe has inspired me to do something amazing. We have created drinking water for you, where we have taken our old sign of security, which is basically a security company that comes and protects us in case of a robbery, and now we change it to drinking water for you. We made an awesome tap where you can drink. It's from our biochar filter, which is all taught in the Abundance of Water Masterclass. So with this sign, we're hoping to get all those thirsty people to come and enjoy some drinking water. So it's all started with a few local guys in Africa coming to our gate and asking for some water. Zoe, coming from Russia, was a bit afraid from all the crime stories. So she didn't give them water. She didn't realize that they wanted water. Then the other day another guy came and he asked for water, and I gave him water from our biochar filter, which is this filter standing behind the wall, which we made ourselves and which we teach in our Abundance of Water Masterclass. Basically clean drinking water that currently is being delivered from our eco pool, by the way. But anyway, so we decided to run a pipe with a tap to the gate, and Zoe wants to make a nice sign, drinking water for you. So inspired by my wife's mission, I've decided to do a little simple investment into this project. So her thinking is, instead of building walls and barbed wire and electric fencing, we should be rather opening up and sharing with our brothers and sisters. And then the robber, according to Zoya, nobody is going to want to rob people if people are open and sharing, which I agree. And hence I've decided to do this little mission this morning. So basically I have an outlet here, which is a tap, and then we just fill up our 5-liter bottles, and so we plumb it up straight to the house, which is another biochar filter. That's the project there, but for now it's just 5-liter bottle, and then we can drink right here. Had the water tested. It's about 200 times better than the tap water, and that's just the wetland pool water through the tap. So now to get it there, I need to put a T. Yeah, so I can still use my tap, but then have the other side going that way. When you screw it in, the water, the thread comes off. See, you screw it in this way, so if I put the plumbing thread the other way, when I screw it in, it just comes off. So now it's, as you see, I close it that way, so it'll screw in that way and it'll just tighten the thread. So now I'm unscrewing the tap. Just having a bit of loss of water, but not bad. Screwing the tap back in. So I'm getting water from there, and now the magic touch. Whoopa. And now of course we want to test it. Oh, water for you. So that's gonna run to the gate. Sorry, Sunny. So we just need to probably put it underneath here, maybe like this, and water for you. And Zoe is gonna make a nice sign so people know it's drinking water. And here it is. It's a little tap. I've glued it in here at height. It doesn't go because the biochar filter is there. But yeah, so it just needs to be a bit lower, like this, maybe ½ meter. And it's got a little tap. So I've put a clamp so you can't pull it out, and I've glued it here and I've glued it here. Water for you. Let's see if I can test it out. It's nice. Thank you, Zoya, for inspiring me.
Спасибо африканцам, ребятам, которые пришли, попросили воды, я испугалась и сказала I don't understand English и убежала в дом.
Yeah, thank you to African boys that came and asked for water and got Zoya all scared and she ran away. She doesn't understand English, she said, but it's inspired. It really was on her mind and it's really inspired us. Inspired her, which Zoya has a way to inspire me. And here it is. Simple project.
Как хорошо, когда вместо колючей проволоки мы наконец-таки приходим к таким решениям, которые действительно соединяют, а не защищают, да?
It's very good that instead of the barbed wire and electric fencing, we come to the solutions which unite instead of separate. Yeah, so just gonna tie it with some wire and then that's it. The little tap here. Something like that.
Санечка.
Up. Yeah. Eventually I'm probably gonna have up, then go up here, so it's neater. Like an elbow, another elbow here. You actually get an elbow that screws in.
Маленький запасик можно оставить?
Маленький, yeah, so we'll save it, we'll give a little, yeah, have a little extra. Cuts really quickly, so easy. Theoretically you don't need a clamp unless somebody kicks it over, but just for the safety's sake, put a clamp in. Why not? I've got a clamp. Then it's not so easy to kick it over. If it's a small pipe, you don't even need to heat it, but for these big pipes, you heat them with a gas torch like we've shown in our course. You could do a screwdriver. Or you can do even pliers for such a small thing. That's it. And if you want to neaten it up, you put an elbow here and then another elbow here. Yeah, and you get it in. You get an elbow with the thread, so you can screw in and straight away go down, so you don't have to go straight. It's quite a Lego. It's like everything fits into everything else. End pieces, reducers. Oh man, I've actually got a video where I'll take you to the plumbing shop. But you can reduce things. Yeah, anyway, it's all in the course. Thank you. So we're moving away from the barbed wire and electric fence and security to actually sharing. Sharing of resources to others. The next step would be to grow spinach on our planting beds. Zoya did this today because our neighbors keep on hammering this wall when they reverse. So now we'll be growing some spinaches here, and we'll also be letting people know that they can take some food, pick big leaves and let the small leaves keep on growing. So here we go. Drinking water for you.
И сердечко.
And a heart. Yeah. So just clean this out a bit. Drinking water for you is a new way of transformation from the old way to sharing the resources. And our biochar filter is doing all the cleaning. You can learn how to build a biochar filter in our Abundance of Water Masterclass. Please support Zoya and myself so we can continue spreading amazing projects and teaching folk below poverty line how to grow food, how to build their own water filters, how to build their own storage. We're donating courses to any of those folk that are in need. Yeah, so support us so we can keep on spreading the love. So the water comes from this biochar filter, which is all part of our training, and we made it ourselves with students. The water comes from the pool, believe it or not, from our wetland pool, and then it goes into gravel. There it is, gravel, and then sand, biochar, and which we made ourselves, biochar, and then clean water that comes out also through our tap. So we immediately felt the change in the energy and the atmosphere, because the people came and they drank from the tap immediately. They saw it. So slowly by slowly, bit by bit, we. You don't need to go and globally change the world, but possibly consider bringing in little pieces of changes into your own lives. Even if it's creating a resistance from the social norm and the social paradigm around you and your neighbors and your friends. Do what's right. Do what you feel is right.